blessings of the goddess.
Here we go. I need to figure out how to level up a character to 99. That's going to be my next step.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Garland Moon. The chaos of war.
I'm just going to let this continue on.
The Resistance Army successfully takes Fort Mercius. Their victory celebrations are cut short, however, when javelins of light pierce the sky and destroy much of the fort. With nowhere else to go, the Resistance Army withdraws to Garreg Mach. Under the guise of surrender, they secretly prepare for a surprise attack on the Imperial capital.
It seems the preparations for our invasion of Enbar are advancing smoothly. All has been laid out so we can move swiftly to the necessary locations. Until the time comes, please try to keep your spirits up. There is something else. I have heard that Rhea is potentially being held captive in the capital. The information could not be confirmed, nor even properly sourced, but even still, we cannot ignore the possibility. Please bear that in mind. Yes, we must not let anything get in the way of rescuing her.
We're finally heading to Enbar, the capital city of the Empire. So many memories there.
Oh yeah? So you've been there before?
Oh, yes. Though it was a very long time ago.
A very long time. You must have been really young. I'm surprised you remember.
The main stage of the Mittelfrank Opera Company is in the capital. I hope no one from the opera gets swept up in the coming chaos.
There are many buildings straight out of the history books in Enbar. I hope they remain unharmed.
You're worried about the buildings? What about the people? You're an odd one, Lynn.
I am also worried about the people. I'm sure my father is in a palace in the capital.
Many people reside in Enbar, so we must take care to avoid needless casualties.
I don't think Edelgard cares much for avoiding casualties, so that's probably impossible. I bet we'll be fighting until one side or the other is completely destroyed.
Bernie, you should be staying away from thoughts like that. We will be defeating her with our full power. Our enemy has great strength, but we will not be losing.
I could not agree more. Remember, even if our surprise attack works, a force even greater than all of our troops combined awaits us in the capital. 0 casualties is always the goal, but we must not underestimate the situation at hand.
Still, we must not hold ourselves to the same twisted morality that she does. After all, we are here to stop her, not to follow her down her dark path. We all choose to fight back. We are all in this together.
You're right.
Whatever you
Lynn.
say.
We've got to try our hardest.
A different path from Edelgard.
There is no stopping her. The only way to end this is to kill her.
Our choice. Flayn, your words are wonderful and full of bravery.
Let's go! We can't lose!
The situation is dire, and so I will do what must be done.
I am certain that if we join our strength, we can win this battle without losing a single soul.
Yeah, my internet's completely died at this point. My Wii U will not detect an internet. My Wii U does not detect internet whatsoever. Fantastic. So now I cannot even download Sonic Lost World. Great.
Thank you so much.
Exactly. go. Now, Flane's going to be utility, so she's going to become a Gremory afterwards. Because her magic is really powerful.
I have succeeded!
So there you go. Congratulations, Flame. I do not need to change Marianne. I do not need to change Lysithia's class either. Though, for the heck of it, let's see what kind of options we got. I mean, having Astra would be pretty good. Training her flight. That'd be kind of nice. But I don't think I need it. %. There you go.
I passed! I passed!
Yeah, it's just completely given up at this point. I don't need Great Knight. I don't need Bow Knight. And his magic abilities are not good enough for either of these. And I've already got War Master. War Master's already his best. Though I do need to work on Ferdinand more. So, you are going back into the training grounds, and you're gonna become a fucking mercenary, and you're gonna learn Vantage, and that's going to be fixed into your setup. And you know what? For the heck of it, Defiant Strength while you're using a Vizcam, yeah, you'll be pretty powerful. I'll set you up too. That'll do. And that's gonna be, I'm gonna do one Explore, and that's gonna be about the extent of what I will do on stream, because I have to figure out why the fuck my Wii U does not want to connect to the internet anymore. Let's see. We're good on dexterity. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna increase my magic resistance.
In the opera, actors came and went all the time. but the people behind the scenes would stay forever. I'll bet I'd know a few of them now. I wonder if they've left the capital.
Hopefully. Mm-hmm.
Professor! Oh, we're heading up to Embar next. I hope I make it back safe so I can tell my little sis about it.
I hear they got a neat opera house there, where Manuela used to perform. What was it called again?
Ha! That my little sis always goes on about. I know we can't see a show, but do you think we could at least see the building?
Bro, war or not, I'll go in to see a show.
So if we win the war, will you become the ruler of Fodlan? You seem unsure, so I guess anything is possible. For what it's worth, I think you'd make a good ruler. You could bring peace to the land.
That's very kind of you. And I think for that... Do I have a... Yes, I do.
I appreciate this.
There you go. Anything over here? Only one item? That is fucking lame, bro. I have the absolute worst luck in the world when it comes to technology.
It's been so...
Because Sonic Lost World is literally trying to become lost.
Invading the capital. Care to share your thoughts, Professor? You say that with although for me. Embar. Of course, most of the nobles in the kingdom, all nobles live in their own domain. What will happen to the
I don't know, Annette.
Professor, we're about to... I wonder on the other...
I don't know, man. This game's just pretty bad. Well, not the game, but the situation's pretty bad. We have to go straight into Embar, bro. Man.
Right, right.
Ugh.
Professor!
A moment, please.
Hey, look at that. A free Master Seal. Thank you. Alrighty. Any more Umbra Steel and I will lose my shit. Okay. Alright, nothing here.
Looks like we're nearing the end of this struggle. I'm sure Lady Rhea is on tenterhooks waiting for me to swoop. Lady Rhea's...
Yes. Fighting in the capital? Ugh. And we're fighting against Edelgard. Double ugh. But
But with you leading us, yeah! I'm a little scared, to be honest. I'm just shouting to relieve the tension.
5 years ago, Edelgard said a thing to me. Brigid is a vassal of the Empire, but she also said I always have the freedom to be. I will become the ruler of Brigid. So now, my path is.
Let's see. Axe tournament. Oh, let's see. Let's see how badly this goes for everybody. Look at this. 46. 46 damage. Round 1, 46 health. Guaranteed to attack first. Guaranteed a hit. This first round is absolutely free. Yeah, just
Pretty good, huh?
my Gremory Bernadetta instantly wins the first 2 rounds.
Still here.
Round 3. Even if he did survive, he wouldn't even land it. He wouldn't even land, and even if he did land, it wouldn't do any damage. Shit.
Pretty good, huh?
Bernadetta is just, this is free right here.
Little scratch won't stop.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Bro. That was free. That was completely free.
So, Enbar, the capital of the Empire. It's finally time. I never thought I'd live this long. It's like any battle, really. Stay calm, stay focused. Don't give in to the enemy or your own fear. Striking down the Empire is my offering to His Highness. I left the kingdom. What am I saying?
The Death Knight is no ordinary knight. I will prey upon him. I will quench my blade's thirst with his blood. His
You
focus is on
will
fighting
be a
you,
bench
sir.
warmer because I have not been using you in the entire game. The only reason why I hired you was because you have a hero's relic on your paralog.
10 years ago, Dagda and Brigid attacked the Empire from the west. Their final target was the capital, but they were countered at a port town long before they reached their destination. I guess our attempt has been more successful than theirs, all things considered.
Yeah. Just exploring the monastery on a new month always takes forever.
Professor, I don't have many good memories of her, if I'm being honest, but she's dearer to me than my father. If you happen to see her, please make sure she's not caught up in all the fighting. She's only a civil servant, so hopefully she takes a cue from her Bernie and stays inside.
I'll make sure. Granted, I can't really do a whole lot other than that.
Huh?
Anything to report?
Greetings, Professor. Momentum's really picking up for this final battle, huh? Enbar's history goes back 1400. It's one of the... But hey,
According to a merchant who just came from the Alliance, my little bro made it home in one piece, but House Albrecht lost a lot of troops. So did the nearby lords. Things are real bad over there. If we don't stop the Empire soon, there won't be anyone left to help fight them off.
Interesting. How very interesting.
Professor, the whole of the capital is going to be a battleground. The city has such a long heritage. Even so, perhaps it deserves to be reduced to ashes for once. But we can't let the common folk get hurt. We should try to confine the damage to the noble section of town.
Okay. Let's see. Not really a whole lot to do over here, so we're just gonna move on.
Here we are, facing the final battle with the Empire. It's been a long, difficult struggle. We have to get Lady Rhea back. And we have to crush the Empire in the name of Captain Geralt. I don't know what comes next, but we can sort out those details later.
Is there anything over here that I missed? Nope. Okay. I thought I saw something over here.
you there.
It's such a relief that we've made it this far without having to fight my father.
Sounds like you're scared.
You bet I'm scared. The Imperial Army hasn't lost a single battle with my father on the field. If he turns up as a reinforcement during the assault, we might lose. I'd better make my peace with that.
That sucks. Some of my soldier friends
Look on the bright side. You know your dad better than any of us, which means that if we do have to fight him, you know just enough.
What will become of Fargus and Fodlan?
From all the dating advice I've ever gotten, it's always best to ask the girl what she wants.
My hope is for a world at peace. I believe so.
Okay, that did not work out. My advice has failed me.
That's
Alright, so that pretty much boils down the entire bottom half. So time to go up.
I was born in Enbar. My mother and father met in a church there. Not too long after, I was brought into the world. I do not understand how war can happen in such a precious place. It is most regrettable.
Yeah, I understand. Somehow, after a year of being in this place, and we still haven't picked up the fucking dirt on the church. Like, damn, dude. Look at this. It's one big pile of shit.
I have been to the kingdom capital before, but never to the imperial one. They say it is the biggest city in all Fodlan. So we will no doubt have many civilians to worry about. I hope we can preserve the city. If it is destroyed in the battle, the people will face hardship. I would say we should avoid the use of excessive force, but I suppose that hinges upon the Empire's terms of engagement.
We'll just have to kill him quick. Let's see. Yeah, the internet has completely died on my Wii U. Again. Which means everything I was trying to do on here is a complete waste. I don't know. Is there someone trying to tell me something? Like, is my console trying to tell me not to play this game? It's not letting me play the disc, even though the disc is in perfect shape. It's not letting me download a physical copy. Or it's not letting me download a digital copy. It's like, what's gonna happen? Is this thing gonna freeze and break itself if it actually somehow downloads? Oh, now it's downloading again. Fuck. My god. This Wii U has given me no reason to love it. I almost feel like I shouldn't have even turned it on. Yeah, just for the heck of it, let's try this out.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it. I do wish everyone would listen to one another.
It is so much fun to sing with others.
The utter discourse. Oh, God.
Pardon me.
Hey, you.
Man, to this day, though, for my very first playthrough, I feel like everything that I chose on that path was the right one for me. Like,
Professor!
The Golden Deer story is the best one in the game. It had the best boss battles. It had the best maps. I think Claude's the best lord. And on top of that, you know, while you don't get Dedue and you don't get Hubert, what you do get is somebody who you can actually recruit no matter what. Hilda, you can actually recruit whether or not you are on the Golden Deer. It's like you get a Lord's Companion that isn't exclusive, which is kind of cool.
Hi there.
Which means you can always get a taste of the Golden Deer no matter what route you go to. Except for the Crimson Flower. If you're like in the Black Eagles, you can only get Hilda if you're in Silver Snow. That kind of blows. Alright, I think that's everybody. There. Ah, Linhard, why do you have to be so deep in the hallway?
Have you considered? They used to call Enbar the city of Seros. To assault it to get. If Seros were alive today, I wonder what she might make of our war. In Enbar, there was once a southern church, and apparently a bishop was dispatched to it. 100 years ago, the southern church became entangled in an insurrection. Until 5 years ago, the Empire and the church maintained a certain distance from one another. Well, this is simply delightful. Well.
Rhea will be somewhere in the city. I wonder if she can sense us coming. If we are able to save her, then I expect you will learn many secrets that have hitherto been kept from you. Are you prepared for that? Excellent. The battle will soon be upon us. I have something to ask of you.
Yes!
Well done. You have my thanks.
Easy win. And easy gold.
Could I trouble?
Professor, we're finally going to the capital. This will be my chance to avenge Captain Gerald. Once we smash the Empire, I'm sure his soul will finally be able to rest in peace.
I think you're right.
Monica killed Captain Gerald for the Flame Emperor, and the Flame Emperor was Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fodlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal.
Well, good for you. Alright, let's go see the professor.
Enbar's streets are paved with unhappy memories, Professor. I've avoided the damned place ever since I abandoned my nobility. Swore never to return. Now here we are. To return in this manner. Well, I can't say it is something I ever imagined.
Is that so? And nobody's in here because Manuela is in the garden.
Whenever I think about how we'll be seeing Lady Rhea real soon, I get happy and really get cleaning. We'll get there for sure, right? We'll see her again?
Yeah, we'll see her for sure.
Lady Rhea
Yeah.
is waiting for us in the capital. We just have to find her.
Congratulations.
Really? The information about Lady Rhea being held in the Imperial capital came from an Imperial soldier at Mercius? We can't discount the possibility that the enemy's feeding us fake information on purpose. Still, we can only move forward. It's all on you, Professor.
Professor, at last. The end is nigh. I love the Empire. Part of me wants it to survive, but I know that is not reasonable. The Empire's time has come. What we need now is a mighty leader who can rebuild Fodlan and rule it as a single nation. Nonetheless, it saddens me that we will not have an Adrestian Emperor.
Ah, come on. What we're gonna have is better than an emperor. What are we gonna have? Good question. Alright, let's go ahead and okay, I think that's everything. Everything except for Abyss. So might as well go into Abyss, see what we got there, talk to everybody, use up all of our points, heal up everybody's motivations. And then from there, I think I'll go to bed. From there, I think I'll go to bed. Because, man, I am tired. And I'm also pretty exhausted.
Hey you, listen up. Remember that battle 6 years ago? Oh, I've been on the hunt for his whereabouts, and my friend is no longer with us. Dead. Figured as much, but now I know for sure. I did get to meet his big sister at least. I'll never have the chance to thank him for our time together. But maybe I can find a way to help out his sister instead.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
What do you require? Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should. Now let me see. Marvelous. Now let me see. I expect much. Now let me see. I expect much. Now let me see. Stupendous. You have served this one well.
Bro. I definitely want to continue working on a resistance a bit.
I expect much from this one. Yeah, now let me see. I expect much. Now let me see. Marvelous. Fare thee well.
Huh? Maybe.
Is it true what they say? That the Archbishop is a captive of the Empire? I've never heard of anything so brash in all the Empire's long history. It is vexing that Lady Edelgard's true motives elude me. If only I still had noble connections to draw on. The loss of my house has proven to be a thorn in my side again and again.
Sorry to hear that.
The Kingdom and the Alliance both came out of the last fight looking battered and broken. If the Empire is wiped out too, then who's left to run the joint? I guess the next leader of Fodlan could be you.
Feels like a death wish. Attacking the Imperial capital like this. You don't really think we're going to beat the Empire with these paltry forces, do you?
I do.
Is that so? Oh, how I love your resolve.
Oh, I absolutely know for certain that we can do it. And I know because we have a Hulk. Ooh, let's see what we can do over here.
Why, hello there.
Strengthen bonds. Hanneman. It is time.
If it is your wish.
Hanneman's supports are probably my favorite. If only because he has such a hyperfixation on Crestology. that it actually affects many of the characters that he talks to.
If it is your wish.
So we're just gonna set up. We're gonna set up a little support convo.
Everything is within. Come back soon now.
Professor Henneman, you wanted to speak with me?
Miss Marianne, hello. Do pardon the mess. Please have a seat.
Of course.
I have been puzzling over why your father would wish to conceal your crest, and I have arrived at a conclusion. Would you like to hear it?
No, I would rather not.
Ah, fair enough. Then I will keep it to myself. However, if my theory is correct, well, then it is only natural for you and your father to try keeping your crest a secret. That said, I feel I would be remiss if I didn't point out that I consider this decision a most grievous error.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Crests never manifest in someone unfit to bear them, which means, Miss Marianne, you have the ability to make the most of your crest, because it is, by definition, your crest.
I have no desire to make use of my crest.
But it can be of service to you, and I would venture to suggest, to the world at large.
Ever since I was born, that crest has been nothing but a burden to me. My parents, too.
Ah, that's right. I have heard that you were adopted. Did one of your birth parents also have that crest?
Yes, it was my father.
Then that crest is evidence that you are your true father's daughter. Concealing it, hiding that truth from the world, is denying your true parentage, is it not?
I'm
not suggesting you flaunt your crest. That would be highly unnecessary, possibly even dangerous. I simply wish you to accept who you are.
Accept it?
Accept the crest and allow its power to come forward. Then it will open itself to you. Whatever the crest may be, whatever its origin or its nature, it can serve you. It is yours to command, however you wish.
Mine?
Nobody can decide how to use your crest, Miss Marianne. That choice is yours alone.
I will think about that.
What's funny is Hanneman can be a bit of a creep,
Why, hello there.
but his support with Marianne's very sweet. In fact, you know what? I kind of want to see more right now. So let's go ahead and put some quarters in the vending machine.
Everything is within your grasp.
Just do one of
If
these.
it is your wish.